Hello, Darren Steen here from MercolaPeakFitness.com. Today talking to you about something that's very important, and that is Goal Setting 101 for fitness and fat loss. You see, we've learned a lot in working with over 500 people that have graduated from our fat loss program here in our private facility in Chicago. And we've learned that reaching your true potential through making healthier fat loss lifestyle choices is about doing better in 4 categories. We like to simplify things. These 4 categories that are important are the foods that you eat, the exercise that you get, resistance training and stretching, and cardiovascular exercise, preferably interval style, and the thoughts that you think, and fourthly, the social support team that you build up around you. Because if you don't work on who you're hanging around and they're not making wise choices, it's going to be a struggle for you for a long time. So we work on a social support team. Okay. Now, most people don't have goals. It's a technical fact that 3% of the population do not have goals that last past January 15th. Why is that? Most people end up at the beginning of the year swimming around in a fishbowl and right back to the same starting position. And that one reason why is they don't have goals that last. 2 things with goals that are really important is they need to be precise, not general, and you need a way to monitor your progress. Are you making gains or not? If you are making progress, then you keep doing what you're doing. If you're not, then you make a change. Now, with fitness and fat loss, a couple tools that are important to monitor our progress are above and beyond just using a scale, because a scale can get us into trouble. If someone's doing great on our program and they're eating great and they're training great with weights and cardio and they're goal setting and they're doing wonderfully and they gain muscle, 5 pounds of muscle, and lose 5 pounds of fat, the scale is going to stay the same. Usually negativity seeps into people when they get on the scale and the scale stays the same. So it's very important that at worst case scenario, you at least use a scale and a tape measure. Put that tape measure in the exact same spot, right around your waistline, parallel to the floor, right through the navel, and measure that baby with the scale weight at least once a week. If the scale stays the same and the tape measure is going down, you're doing great. You're losing fat and you're gaining muscle. If you want to take it one step further, a little bit better strategy would be use a one-site skin-fold caliper kit. They're very simple, they're very easy. Usually you take it off your suprailiac or your hip bone. You take it in the same place. Within 1 minute, you can just use a chart and you can tell what your body fat percentage is, what your fat weight is, and what your lean body mass is. It's a great tool that will tell you whether what you're doing is working or not. Now, in working with over 500 people in our fitness laboratory here, we have learned one thing about goal setting, and we've come up with a tool that we want to share with you. It's called our commitment sheet. We're going to create a generic commitment sheet for you out there right now so that you can start using it right now. And it would go something like this. I, Jane Doe, am very excited about my new fitness and fat loss lifestyle program that Dr. Mercola and I have created together. On October 20th, 6 weeks away into the future, when I do my retest, I will have lost 12 pounds of fat, I will have gained 4 pounds of muscle, and I will have lost 3 inches off my waist length and navel so that I can get off of blood pressure medication, so that I can feel attractive to my mate, so that I can feel and look good in my Sunday clothes, so that I can have confidence to start my own business. Those are the emotional elements, the so that's. Those are independent to you. Now, the first part of that commitment sheet that we talked about, that can be yours. You can use that verbatim. Those are really very doable goals for the average person out there sitting watching this video right now. But the so that is the emotional elements. That is your emotional reason why it's important for you to get in great shape, to get in the best fitness condition of your life in your 40s, 50s, or 60s. And that's very, very important for you. Now, what we want to do is we want to read that commitment sheet out loud. You want to draw your own up. You want to personalize it for you with your own emotional elements. And you want to read it first thing in the morning out loud with a positive tone in your voice, at least twice, and last thing before you fall asleep, out loud with a positive tone in your voice. Obviously, the reason why these 2 times are very important is it starts your day on the right foot and it starts your night's sleep on the right foot. And you're more susceptible to auto-suggestion or self-hypnosis because you're in what we call an alpha state. And it's a technical fact that whatever you're thinking before you fall asleep in an alpha state, your mind will replay it 15 to 18 times throughout the evening as your mind is cleaning the files and repairing its day's work. Conversely, if your mind, it will only replay 2 or 3 times what you thought early in the day. So the window of opportunity to really start to train your mind to take your body and your life to the next level through making healthier choices is best first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Now, a second thing is the commitment sheet is important. You have to see the goals and your new fitness body like you already have it, and you have to feel the emotion. It's the seeing and the feeling together that's very important. Most people have a hard time seeing something in their mind. Most people have heard that visualization is very, very helpful and very powerful, but what I found with myself and my clients is that it's very, very challenging to close your mind and see something in a theater screen on your mind. But one tool that's very, very helpful, and I've proven it to myself, it's a difference of night and day. It's called a vision board. And if you will cut something out and you will put it on your vision board and look at it throughout the day, maybe 4, 5, 6 times a day, maybe at your office, and you start to see what you want. For instance, what I would like to see some of you do is cut out a physique out of a fitness magazine that you really would love to have, that maybe is just slightly not within reach, but you would love to have it. And you can cut your head off and put it on that body and put it on that vision board. I have some goals that I put on my vision board, and what I did was I had someone take a picture of me in a victory stance like this, and I just put it on the printer, I cut it out, and I put it on that vision board, and I put it next to the goal that I wanted to accomplish. And lo and behold, before I did that, I could not close my eyes and I could not see that vision in my head. But after I put it on the vision board, and for a couple of days, I just simply looked at it, and focused on it. That night when I went home and before bed, when I closed my eyes, I'd have an ability to actually see that vision in my mind. That's very, very important. I urge you guys to create a vision board. Now, part of the power of the commitment sheet is building up your sense of certainty deep down in your core that you can be fit and you can be healthy and energetic into your 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's something that, and off of medications and totally independent. That's really our ultimate goal here at MercolaPeakFitness.com. And the tool, the commitment sheet, how it helps us is week after week, as we stay consistent with saying it out loud and saying it like we already have it and using a vision board and seeing it, we can start to build up that sense of certainty deep down in our core. Because what we found is that when anybody believes something very, very certain deep down in the core, the chances of it becoming true for them are a lot, lot higher. So that's several reasons why the commitment sheet is very, very advisable to use, and it's a tool that's worked well for me and worked very well for hundreds of our clients here in our fitness laboratory here in Chicago. And I urge you to drop your own commitment sheet, to stay focused and constant on your fitness program, monitor your progress, say it out loud, see it like you want it, and don't give up. And monitor it at 6 weeks and see if you fell short of your goals or if you hit your goals. It doesn't matter as long as you don't give up and you keep trying. So that's Goal Setting 101 for fitness and fat loss. I urge you to drop your own commitment sheet and stay consistent on saying it out loud, saying it and feeling it, seeing it and feeling it like you already have it. And I can promise you that if you use just some of these techniques that we talked about here, that you will make more progress towards your fitness and fat loss goals. Thanks again. Darren Steen here from MercolaPeakFitness.com.